How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Okay. Could you show me your identification card, please?
This is my identification card that I used for registration a few weeks ago.
Could you tell me your full name, please?
My full name is Nuru Sabah, and please call me Noor.
Why do so many people change their name?
People change their name according to their personalities. Like during the old days, people used to give their child some, lame names, meaningful names, and not that meaningful, not matching their personalities. And then the kids realize in their future that this name is not matching my profession. So they changed, like Mr. Beast changed his name as Mr. Beast, and some other rappers, they change their name according to their profession. That's why they get more views.
So, Noor, just tell me one thing. Is your name important to you?
Yeah, my name is very important to me, and it's a very, I'm attracted to this name, and I love my name. The meaning of my name is daylight. Nur means the light of God, and Sabah means day.
Okay. So, where do you come from?
I come from Quetta. It is the capital of Balochistan and the province of Pakistan, and we live in a 5-bedroom house.
Okay. Yeah. So, can you tell me some famous landscapes or scenic spot in your hometown?
I am not a very, that kind of person who visits different places during holidays. So I would recommend you Bolan. So visit there. This is a good place to enjoy.
Okay. So, can you tell me the history of your hometown? Do you know?
History of my hometown. I don't know that much about my history of this hometown, but I can tell you that this my province, Balochistan, was actually part of Iran. Its old name was Zistan, and later, after the time of independence, it became the part of Pakistan. Okay, and the tradition that was famous at that time was the name. Why Quetta is Quetta, because its meaning is veal, and the people used to give veal to their guests when they come to their houses, and they used to respect hospitality with the posture of hospitality.
Noor, are you satisfied with your life?
I am really satisfied with my life. Everything that I have everything, like whatever I want. My father brings me at home, and he takes care of me. Whatever I want, a TV and a good carpet, or interior, some other things, and some, yeah, everything. I'm satisfied with the food that I have. I'm satisfied. Thank God that I am living, and I want this life to continue. That's why I'm working hard for it.
Okay, so let me discuss about your hobbies as well. What do you usually do in your spare times?
In my spare time, I love to do paintings. I am very good painter. I love myself. I love my art. I have some frames of my own painting in my room, in my house, and I do give paintings to the people I love. I make them myself. Sometimes I make their sketches by myself. And if I had to choose between painting and sketching, I would definitely choose the sketching, because I do love colors, but sometimes I want to do something creative with the pen or
Okay,
pencil.
what do you usually do on weekends and weekdays?
I cook my favorite food for myself. I cook myself a biryani, ramen, and I cook a karahi, and I make different meals. I go to the YouTube and find some Mexican meals that no one has ever tried. And I am blessed that my father brings me all the ingredients so that I can cook. And sometimes I do go to my relative's house, my neighbor's house, and enjoy my time with them. That's how and sometimes I do like to rest, because the whole week I've been working hard, studying. So I like to sleep too in the weekend, Saturday and Sunday.
What are you planning to do in the next 5 years?
I'm not that kind of person who decides before the time has come. So I'm that person who does the work what is given right now. So I am a very present person. If I have to do I have to cook, so my whole concentration is on cooking. If I have to clean, I'll be cleaning. If I have to study, I will study at the very moment. So I'm not that person who decides anything before the 5 years. I think today and this present moment is very important. So I put my whole effort on that moment.
I'll give you a topic, and describe a TV, film, or TV program which has made a strong impression on you? So you have 1 minute to think about it. And right after that, so are you ready? So you will have to talk about the topic for 1 to 2 minutes. So your time starts.
Yeah, thank you. The show that left a very positive impact on me was not. It is very beautiful, very fun, entertaining TV show, and it is the Tonight Show, and the host is Jimmy Fallon. He's a very good singer. He's a very funny person. It's such a comedy in this show, and he brings very, very good, guests like some movie stars and some TikTok stars and some scientists in his show. Is very educational sometimes, and singers like Ariana Grande and Selena Gomez and Justin Bieber and some other stars come in his show, and it is a very, entertaining show and very positive. And sometimes we learn a lot from this show that some things like they're educational. So we learn in that way and scientifical. Then sometimes we learn about problems like social problems, the problems that are going on in the country. And once he also invited the president of America, and he was also playing with his hair. So it was very funny and comedy that how positive their country is and how positive they are. And they're allowing people when in the fun time they're doing the fun things, and they also play some games in the show that are very entertaining that are always catch me whenever I see the thumbnail. They're playing the games and I just turn it on and they start watching it. And dancing in the show, he brought the famous group of dancers. Yeah, I don't know the name of this group, and they were dancing in the program, and there were so many comedies in the show, and what I actually personally like about Jimmy Fallon is he makes the guests so comfortable, no matter what. Even though sometimes the guests are not wearing very good clothes, so he makes them very comfortable, and he does whatever it takes to make them comfortable, so they can not feel any nervousness or out of the box or anything. So that's why this is my favorite show.
So do you think the cinema has increased or decreased in popularity in the recent years?
I think it has decreased because people, they have theaters in their own house, their biggest screen in their own houses, and they can watch the movies on their tablet or in their cell phones, so they can enjoy it in the home. Because it's very difficult to watch a movie, whatever they like in the cinema, because they are very uncomfortable to watch a movie because there are different
So in your
things.
opinion, will this trend continue into the future?
This is gonna continue because there are people who like to watch movies with their friends and family. So it is gonna be.
What are the advantages and disadvantages of making films of real life events?
Advantages. It is very good. People get to know about the problems that have been hiding for such a long time because we do not interact with people who are facing some problems, and not all type of people with all the type of problems. And sometimes we all look the same. No one is, different. So it is hard to judge that what is person going through. So movies are the reflection of what people's real life is. The disadvantage is that they show a lot more. Sometimes the person who is going through this problem gets very uncomfortable that my story is being disclosed this way.
Oh, last question I just want to ask to you. Should films and television be censored, or should we be free to choose what we see?
We should be free, and I think we are free, but we want to choose and watch. We can pause it, we can just remove it out of our phone, we can just uninstall that app, or bring or just leave the video or report it. Whatever we want to do, we can do it.
Okay, so thank you very much, Noor.